Hi there, everyone. Hope you're doing well today. I just wanted to talk a little bit today about being where you are in life and accepting where you are. I'm practicing this all the time, every day. I'm not always good at it. Sometimes it feels fearful to not know where my life is headed. And other times it feels fantastic to know that I have the freedom to choose, you know, where I'm going. And I also have somewhat of the freedom to choose how I get there. And I say somewhat because sometimes there's obstacles that come my way. I've learned to know that obstacles help me grow and they give me knowledge about myself and they may give me knowledge about things that I'm going to need along my journey. I'm not without some days just resorting to a puddle of tears, like when things don't go the way I think they should. But that happens less and less often because I have faith and believe that I am headed in the right direction. Doing this YouTube channel was completely terrifying for me because I wasn't much for being on social media, let alone having to speak on camera and share it with anyone or everyone that may listen and comment and pass judgment. But I feel like a lot of that has passed, like my fear of doing it has passed. However, I still am into the unknown because I don't know where this will lead me. I also know there's been a lot of times in my life that I thought I wouldn't succeed at something and I did, and there was times where I thought that this would just take me so far, and it just never happened. And there's times that it did and it surprised me. So life is always surprising me, as it's probably surprising you as well. I'm living in the moment, and living for today is really important. And a part of that is accepting where you are. Be okay with where you are. And when you learn to be okay with where you are, other things do flow a little more naturally. I find any time in my life that I've resisted something, it just persisted and came back. So resistance just creates a situation where you're going to get the same thing over and over again. So accepting where I am also means that I don't resist where I am. And this way it helps me move forward with other things. And I don't know like everything about it, but I just know from my own life experience that um, when I can embrace what's right in front of me, that means that I can learn to embrace other things that come my way. And the more I accept what's right in front of me, the more often that when change occurs, I'm able to accept that as well. So when you accept what is right in front of you, you also can learn so much from it. And I've learned so many things just by accepting where I am, period. Like taking a moment and wondering how I got here and why this is presented in front of me right now and why the things are happening the way that they are. And for me, it's always been a good idea, like since I've figured this out, been a good idea to, take in the information that's around me, because oftentimes if I take in what's in front of me now fully, that means that down the road that I have that information to carry with me. And oftentimes it is something that I've needed. So if you found yourself like at one time or another, like really accepting where you are in the moment and not resisting, like let me know in the comments below. Leave a comment and it may help other people too to accept where they are, because sometimes I know that it's not, always easy to do that. It's never always been easy for me either. It's still a practice that I'm practicing. So if you like this channel, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Have a great day.